I've been trying to figure this page out for 2 days. I'm going to cut a page in my journal, and I'm intimidated. All right, but we're going to do it because I have decided that we're going to do it. My plan is that I want to cut a Christmas tree shape out of this side of the page. All right, and so I've got to figure out how to do that. So what I did is I searched to Google for a pattern that I liked the shape of, and then I traced it on there. But I don't want it to just be a piece of the journal, you know what I mean? Because it's really lightweight, and plus then there's the back. My thought is that I'm going to line it with this, so it would look something like that. And that's my thinking. I don't know if it'll work, and I may have just whoopsied, but we're gonna do it. So what I did is I went ahead and cut a piece of the 6x8 paper out of this paper pack, and I cut it in the tree shape in a green. And then I just kind of cut the template smaller so that it would be smaller on here, and then, you with me? So now I have to cut the page. I can do this. Worst case, I cut it out, but I'm not sure the problem is that these journals only have so many pages in them, so you can only get like one whoops, and sometimes you can't get a whoops. And so yeah, we're gonna do this as soon as I find my scissors. Here we go. So I figured I would leave it flat on the top and flat on the bottom corner. And you probably can't see it, but it's there, trust me. And so, here we go. Still waiting on my Tim Holtz scissors from Tonic. Yeah, still waiting. Can't get anybody to reply. Then I read their Facebook page and stuff. Yeah, I'm not the only one. Wow, I should have read that first. I know better. I know better. All right, so let's make this happen. Here goes. There's no talkie, by the way. I can't cut and talk. Let's don't get, no. Shh. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I cut it. I'm such a perfectionist. I do not have OCD, and when people say, oh, I've got OCD about that, it's kind of frustrating because there are people that actually have that disorder. But I have OCD tendencies. Certain things have to be a certain way or they're ruined forever. And this is one of them. My pages being all the same, my journals being all the same. Okay, shh. Follow the line. Oh, no, off the line. There we go. All right, we're getting there. Halfway. Y'all are laughing and rolling your eyes, aren't you? All right, next one. Don't let me forget to heat emboss. All right. Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, this is gonna get trickier. Hold on, gray hair in the shot. Probably. I am sure loving my iPad. Loving it. I'm really enjoying it. I think the videos are better, don't you think? They're clearer. And I'm getting the hang of the software that I got for it, and I really like the software. I mean, it comes with the normal camera options, of course, but I wanted more control over focus and white balance and all that, and so I bought an app for it. It was $3. I think it was well spent. I did it. I did it. Oh my gosh, I did it.
It's
okay.
11 o'clock.
It's 11 o'clock. Hold on. I did some prep work earlier. We got a mess. All right. So, did it work? Did it work? Okay, so I can always trim this off just a little bit if I need to make it fit. It's only got to be close. It doesn't have to be perfect. It works. Okay, so I'm a little off there, but that's okay. That's okay. And then when you flip it over, it's going to look like that. Which you got to leave a little gap in the seam because otherwise it yeah. It's close enough. I'm going to cut a little bit of that off. Where's my pencil? Because that's where it's going to go, is in the crease, right? So put it in there. I figured there would be some fidgeting. So I'm going to just come up a little bit here. And a little bit there. And I don't care if the border is the same. I mean, that's definitely not the point. It's just so there's something to frame out that white and to give it a little structure. You know what I mean? So that it's not all floppy. We are having poppers for dinner tonight, stuffed with a creamy cashew cheese filling. I like to use Anaheim and poblano peppers instead of jalapenos. First of all, they're bigger because then you get more. And I know the whole point is that they pop into your mouth, but work with me. I have a big mouth. And so that's what we're having for dinner. And it's Friday. The guys are off for the weekend. Joshua's off for 3 days. Hold on. We're almost there. Get in there. Nope. And that's where it's going to go. So I'm off a little on this one. Progress, not perfection, right? Okay. All right. What do you think? Tree, right? I did it. Now I just got to get it to glue down where I want it. That ought to be a job. And it's a little off down here on this side, and I think I'm just going to trim that. Actually, I think I'm just going to leave it because I'll just put a cute little border down there. All right, so basically I should be able to just put some adhesive on it. And stuff it down in the crack. All right, well, that's what we're gonna do. just thought this was the coolest thing, which shows how dorky I am. But I just thought that would be cool. That would work. I have a, where's my glasses? There we go. And then I thought, well, that's really cool. How am I going to make that work? So, all right, now the hard part. All right, it's stuck there. Okay, all right. I need to find an eraser. Have you seen an eraser? I guess I'll have to use this one. I use it, but it leaves black marks. So, hold on. Glasses off again. But yeah, so I dropped Josh off this morning at work, and then I came home and stuffed my face on potatoes, because potatoes are life. We're raised to think potatoes are so bad for us. Oh, don't eat white potatoes. You can't lose weight. They're not good for you. They're not healthy. Bullshit. Anyways, that's called marketing. You've been conned. I would be dead by now if white potatoes were bad. Sweet potatoes are better for you. They have more minerals and vitamins and that kind of stuff, but you can live on white potatoes alone. You can. Okay, so now that I've got that done, I think I'm going to hold this over with a clamp so I can get some adhesive on this. All right, so what I want to do, go down the middle here. Okay. And once I got it basically held down, I can glue with wet glue anything that's kind of sticking up. Oh, hang on to it. Okay. I'm so excited. Look at how cute. And then I have a whole idea for this side too. Ah, it worked. Okay, gotta trim that top off. All right. Whew. All right. I think I earned a coffee. I'll be back in 1 second. Okay, fresh cup of coffee, topped with some coconut whipped cream, homemade, because that was stressful. Really? Rude. That was stressful, and I deserved it. Yeah, that's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. All right, so here's what we got. I'm going to put this page here so it'll look like this. All right? And so let's do that, and then I have a whole mess down here that I finally figured out. sort of what I want to do, but this paper is so cute. Isn't it cute? All right, tape. So, how is December going for you? We're on day, I have no idea. 4, 3, 4, I don't know. This is day 2 in my book, but, 4, but I'm always behind. But I'm okay with it because I want to have fun with it, and there's too much pressure to keep up. And to be honest, if you're going to do things like this, you're going to be behind because there's no way to keep up with this and live your day. But that's my thinking on it. Oop. Crash, clang. But yeah, I got the cashews soaking to make the poppers for dinner tonight, and we're gonna have it with homemade ranch dressing and a side salad of just veggies and microgreens and stuff like that. And lumpy underneath there, which is why I'm doing this page this way. Oh, mayonnaise. Really? At the end? Ah! Oh, there was words on it too. All right, hold that thought. Gosh, dang it. Anyhow. Rude. I got this new tape from Etsy, but it's from the Tape Depot, and oh, I love it with a passion. That if you're having trouble with your ATG gun and you're using Scotch, you know, the stuff like Hobby Lobby and Joann's and stuff sells for these ATG guns, that's the problem, is that it's those rolls. It's always, they were always crooked, they were always coming off, and I haven't had any problem with these ones from the Tape Depot. I'll put a link to the Etsy store I bought them from below, because I haven't ordered directly from the Tape Depot, so I don't know how that is. But they can't, or Tape Express. I don't know. Tape Express. But I think my receipt said tape. I think that's what it's called on Etsy. And then more plastic. Can't think. But I think the receipt said from the Tape Depot or something. I don't know. I'll put the info down below. So if you're struggling with it too, that's what it was. I thought, oh, I'm going to have to get a new ATG gun. That sucks. Hold on, I got to figure out what I got doing here. They don't have a regular leader on them like there it is. Like the Scotch do, but I don't care. I got it caught. Hold on. There we go. Yep, there it goes. It works straight and it stays on my gun. That's all I care about. You guys know of a good adhesive remover though? I've had this gun for 20 years, something like that. And it is so gunky. And I tried acetone and it sort of worked. I tried not ATG remover. I tried alcohol. I've tried Undo. What are we doing here? There we go. The whole works, and they're all, they still leave stuff. Oh, whoopsie. There must have been a little piece in there. So I'm trying to find a really heavy duty. I'm probably have to get an industrial strength remover. All right. So that's how that is going to be. At least I put it on right. It would so figure I go to all that trouble and I put it on upside down, right? That's how we roll. That would be funny. I would laugh. 'Cause, yep. Don't cut the page underneath. That'd be bad. Well, I'm crooked. Dang it. Okay, well, it's crooked. Whatever. Whatever. It's because y'all make me nervous. And I'm trying to stay out of the camera. Because nobody needs to see all that. Nobody will know. Don't tell anybody. It's close enough. It's not about perfect. See, that's so bad. Oh well. Oh, I could just cut the whole thing down a little bit. That would work. Okay, hold on. There, now the whole thing's got a white top. That works. Heh. He's smart. Okay, so here's the plan. I'm going to put presents under the tree, and then all the journaling is going to go there. All right? So we're going to move the tree out of the way. And I have this piece of, whoa, dropping, piece of paper to line everything up on. Okay? So, squeaky chair. So I'm thinking, I like her, and I cut these presents out of that paper right there. See the little presents? Oh, here's the second one. Looks like that. Okay. And my thought is to have all these presents at the bottom of the tree. All right. And because I have a gap there, I'm going to put a little banner here. And then I have, oh wait, I have this little tree too. I thought would be cute. Somewhere. Maybe here. Like that. Yeah, I like that. And then all of my pictures are going to be presents that go in the back. Make sense? That's the plan, and I'm sticking to it. So we're going to cover this with super strong tape. I can't tell you how nervous this stuff makes me. I don't know why I'm not talking to anybody, but I'm talking to you, and I don't want it to be boring or anything. But I have a really hard time talking and working. I'm hoping that this will help with that. You know, doing all these videos. See, that looks silly. I like her though, and I don't have a use for her anywhere else. So I think I'm gonna, let's just go with that. Like that. And then we got these here. No. I think I better let the tree go. All right, so that's how this is gonna work. So let's put her on there how we like it so that that stays. I know I say so a lot, and I was like making a conscious decision to not do that, and then I thought it'll get better. Sometimes you just need quiet, right? I forgot to emboss, you guys. See? That's what happens. Okay, well, I still am going to try to emboss that edge, right? Maybe I'll just do the... Oh, that makes me so mad. Oh, well. I even had... Well, that's because I set it clear over here. I was going to use that. I don't have any bright gold embossing powder. I could use, like, gold paint. I think I better let it go, though, because now we're getting crazy. All right, so line her up on there. And then line these guys up. You have to line it just inside because otherwise your present's gonna stick out. So let's cut that little white piece off. And then I have this that I want to go here, but I gotta figure out the ends. Maybe just make it simple on myself and make it, yeah. Let's don't reinvent the wheel here, or I'll never get this page done. And the little saying says, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas because the point of this page is that I got a whole bunch of the packages in that I ordered on Black Friday. And so I took a picture of it. Where's my knife? Oh, screw it. We'll just make do. I'm just cutting this little piece of weight out of here from the backer. Okay, weird story. I said yesterday, I think, that we have a really long driveway, right? Really long. It's like 200, one of them is like 200 feet long. The other one's a little shorter, about half that, about 100 feet. But it's a through driveway, okay? So you can come in, we're a corner, and so you can come in and drive out. And our mailbox is at the end of the long one.
11:45.
And my alarm went off, and I looked up, and the mailman was leaving packages on the porch. And I thought, well, that's great. And out of habit, I looked up to see where he was parked, to see if he walked in from the long driveway or the short driveway, because it was a pretty good pile of packages. And there was no mail truck out there. There was no mail truck up and down the entire block. He walked in, he put the packages on the porch, and then he walked back down the long driveway and then down the street and kept walking till he was completely out of sight, which I can see like 4 houses over, and we're all about a half an acre wide, so a couple 100 feet wide. And so I can see quite a ways down the street from the house. And so it was just shocking because I've been here 25 years. I've never seen that happen ever. And I just could not figure out where the truck was. You know, I don't know what was weirder is that he walked this huge stack of boxes all the way to the house, or that then he walked all these things all the way to the house and there was no truck out there. And then he walked back down the street. Now, probably the same wherever anybody is. Everybody's getting their stuff ripped off of their porch, right? And it was just, I had to laugh because other people have weird things happen about people stealing stuff off their porches. We have weird things happen with people putting stuff on our porches. But it was just, I don't know how else to express it, that it was just weird. Our mailman, you can't walk. Our mailman doesn't walk. He drives because you can't walk out here. It's too far in between. And so it was just weird. Why did he do that? And somewhere down the street was the U.S. mail truck just sitting somewhere. And all I kept thinking is, are they supposed to leave their truck like that? I mean, you would think that would be unsecure. I mean, I'm assuming they lock or whatever, but I don't know. So yeah, that was my weird story for yesterday, and it was just weird. So Joshua messages me on his lunch, and I'm like, he's like, so how's everything going there? And I'm like, it's weird. And so I had to tell him. And so the guys we're in a group chat between him and the hubster. And because Dale's at work, Josh is at work, and we're all sitting at lunch, right? Talking to each other because that's what we do. And, but yeah, it was just the weirdest thing ever. Okay, so I have tape all the way across the bottom. And so now if I figured this out right, we should be able to put her right there on the end and tuck her in and go all the way to the end of the page. And it's going to pucker a little right here, but that's okay because we're going to glue her down. I just had to get what did I do here? Hold on. Okay, there we go. We're going to glue her down so that she holds that page. But yeah, it was odd. Odd. 'Tis the season for weird, right? But hey, on the bright side, he at least left it on the porch instead of instead of out in the middle of my driveway like the UPS guy does. All right, so what do you think? Oh, wait. And so that's how that's gonna go. All right, and then I have my presents that are gonna go. Okay, maybe I can't glue her down. There we go. we're going to have the presents that are going to tuck into back behind like this. There we go. And I just got to hook the bows to them. So we'll do that real quick. And I'm probably going to cut out a lot of this because I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But I punched out bows with this punch. I think it's an old Martha Stewart one. And again, I should have remembered to put the sticky tape on the back and then I wouldn't be gluing, but whatever. All right, so. And then I thought to make them a little stronger, I would back them with another bow. Like that. See? Look good? Lie to me. It's okay. You can lie to me. I was watching one of the junk journaler channels that I watch, and I can't remember her name. Brenda is her first name. Hold on. Nope, I don't remember what her name is, but I'll put her link down below. And she's making a paper quilting journal, and I have to laugh because didn't I just say the other day that that I was working, that I want to make paper quilting? Great minds. So I thought that was kind of funny. But she's making a whole journal. I just want to do enough to make a page in my journal. But I thought that was kind of cool. All right. Decisions. But yeah, that was the weirdest thing on that mailman. I'll tell you, this picture is the inside of the box, okay? Looks nice and neat, right? Okay, here's the problem with it. I ordered a new LED lamp for my gel nails. I use the gel polish, I don't do the full nails anymore. I ordered an LED light to do the videoing with, and I ordered, I can't remember what else was in the box. Some dyes and some other stuff, right? Okay, but in the bottom of this box, underneath my fragile lights, my two fragile lights, by the way, there was no other packing in this, are two entire cases of canned cat food. The big cans. Yeah. Way to go, Amazon. Luckily, nothing was broke. But, y'all, who had the brain fart when they put that crap in the box that went, this is a good idea to put lights, fragile lights, in with cases of cat food? I get it. Amazon doesn't pay well. Amazon's whatever. But, there's still human beings that are packaging these packages, right? There's still a person who got up that morning and said, I'm going to work. My job is to pack boxes, and that's what I do. And they made a conscious decision to not give a shit about the people that they were packing the boxes for. And I get it. They're probably not paid well and all of that kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, it's like I told my son, because this is what his job is. Part of what his job is. I told my son, I said, pretend you are the one receiving the box you are packing to ship. How would you like to get it? It's like they leave their house and they forget what they want when they get their packages. I mean, if shit shows up broke because it's not packaged right, how would you feel if you got that? Crappy, right? So you're the one packing that box. Don't forget, pretend you're sending it to yourself. And I don't know what the rules are for Amazon, and I'm sure there's cheapness and shortcuts and, you know, all of that kind of stuff. And I get that. But at some level, you have to stand up and take a little pride in your work. And when you pack a 64-ounce bottle of ponzu sauce, which is a liquid, into a box that is 4 times its size without even putting it in a bag or adding any packing, you're being an ass. That's all there is to it. Because you know that that shipping is going to beat the shit out of it. And then that just leads you to the shipping. Because then the guys that are shipping this stuff don't give a shit because, hey, it's not their package. And into a truck it gets thrown. And it just, I don't know, when did we stop caring so much about others and having a little pride in our own work? I mean, would you like to receive a busted box? I don't think so. All right, so I'm going to stop here because all I got left to do is put the date on it, and I don't have them die cut, and really that's like, you know, paint dry. So this is the whole thing. I'm going to go do my journaling on here. I'm going to put the date right here, I believe, is where it's going to go. And what do you think? It needs to be put into bondage so it sits flat. But what do you think? Right? And then I'll be back because I have a whole page figured out for this side of this tree. All right? Thanks so much, you guys, for watching and being here. And I will see you in the next video. I hope you're able to just craft along because obviously I'm not teaching nothing. I am off to check my cashews for poppers tonight. I will leave that link down below because, y'all, it's so good. It's so good. And I need to paint my nail because that happened. But anyways, y'all have a great day. I will catch you in the next video. I already have it planned, so hopefully it will go a little smoother than this. And I'm having the best time chatting with y'all. I hope you are too. Grab a cup of coffee, go sit, read a book, breathe. Have a nice day. Bye, guys.